Imagine you have turned on the television and the evening news has just begun.
This is News at 8, bringing you the news of the day. Breaking news. Scientists have discovered a new way to attack and destroy germs in animals without using antibiotics. We'll interview some of the top scientists working on this project a bit later in the newscast. Now to Jordy with sports.
This new bacteria terminator is made possible because of nanobots. Animals are now faster, stronger, healthier. Chickens are longer, and cows are high jumping. Now back to Mary.
Mark my words, in a few years we'll be seeing Animal Olympics. Now let's go to Max with the weather.
Thanks to these new germ busters, cows are literally jumping over the moon. Chickens can expect 7 days of sunshine throughout the week. Next week, bacteria-free milk will flow. Now back to Mary.
Now we have two special guests. Dr. Linder is a leading scientist in germ-killing nanotechnology for animals. And Mr. Alice is a farm health advisor who works with farms to help them improve the safety of their products. Dr. Linder, what do you call your new discovery?
Nanobiotics. They are made of nanoscopic particles. Nanoscopic means you can't even see them with a microscope. In fact, these nanobots are tiny compared to bacteria, which you need a microscope to see.
Why is this important?
Okay, let's talk about food safety. Lots of animals get sick on a regular basis. This is an especially big problem with chickens raised in factories where they live in their own feces, and bacteria easily passes from one animal to another.
What do farmers do about this today?
Farmers give them medicine, antibiotics, the same medicines people use when they get sick. Over time, the bacteria becomes resistant to these antibiotics and they no longer work to kill the bacteria. People need these medicines to help them when they get sick, so the less they are used on farms, the more effective they are going to be for people. Today, over half the antibiotics used in America are given to animal farmers.
Can the farmers just clean up after the chickens?
Farmers try to clean everything with each generation of birds, but it sometimes doesn't get done very well or get done at all. The problem with bacteria is so bad that many farms give their animals antibiotics every day in their food.
How do nanobiotics work?
Our nanobots work like tiny predators that can hunt and attack the bacteria. Like many microscopic organisms, our nanobot has a tail or flagella that it uses to swim. However, our new idea is to construct a tail by twisting together strands of DNA, just like the strands of a rope are twisted together. The body of the nanobot consists of a molecule of protein known as antibody. So when it comes in contact with a bacteria cell, it can pass straight through the cell wall and get inside the bacteria. There, the DNA tail latches onto and interferes with the DNA of the bacteria, causing it to die before it can reproduce. Finally, after a couple of days, the nanobot is dissolved and passed out of the body.
Can you show us how it works?
Okay. Okay, so this is the nanobot, and this is a molecule of protein, or the antibody. This is the flagella, the strands of DNA that it uses to swim, and the DNA strands that are woven together, and then this is a smaller version of that. So what it does is it goes and then since it's an antibody, it goes in and through the cell wall, finds the DNA and latches onto it and kills it before it can reproduce.
Is anyone else using nanotechnology in this way?
There are a dozen or more labs doing research with nanobots. We've spoken to a couple of experts at St. National Laboratories, and they have told us they do not know of anybody who has used strands of DNA to make flagella to power a nanobot this way.
This is very interesting. Thank you for coming today, Dr. Linder and Mr. Ellis.